Today on Coach's Vision, we're going to talk about picking your poison. And it's an interesting part of the series in the NBA because we're now seeing the different teams making various adjustments, mostly to their offensive schemes. And when you make some adjustments, you have to what we call pick your poison. You got to stop something, but you have to give up something in the process. We saw both in the two games today, so we'll go right to it. Well, first things first, one of the key adjustments just from the start of the game that the Raptors did was to make somebody else aside from Jason
Presented by
beat them.
T-Mobile. Well, first possession of the game, a very aggressive trap on Jason Tatum.
Right off,
Who
when
turns
they
it over.
tap him,
Serge Ibaka
make other
protecting
guys
the
beat
rim.
him.
And Kyle Lowry, the league's leader in charges, gets in possession and gets run over.
And then here you're going to see
Celtics trailing by 5. Going to the 7-minute mark.
there it is. There's that trap right away, early trap on Jason Tatum. Again, all very evident that Raptors are going to force the other Celtics to beat them.
Third quarters. Game was tied at 49 at the half. Ojale hit a 3 in the first half. He fires up another one. Well short. Lowry with a rebound. He's got dark.
So that's what they're going to give up. On the other hand, on the Raptor side, take a look.
Start our walk. Those would be perfect. Clearing out all of the reptiles on the walk.
Check this out on that screen. On this high screen here, there's going to be a switch. Tice is going to pick up Kemba Walker's man. And check out here. Right there, Kemba Walker now has Ibaka on him. But the Celtics solved this with what we call a double switch. So after that initial switch,
And bleed back.
see that switch here? Marcus Smart picks up Walker's man, who's Ibaka, making Walker go out here to Anunoby. So that's how the Celtics are able to solve that big mismatch situation. However, they still have to give something up, just like this.
Tice on him now. Ronald searching for that mismatch. They switch it down underneath. Van Vliet fighting Siakam in the corner. In and out it goes. Offensive board. Anunoby.
So they give it up. They're able to stop the penetration, but in the end, the Celtics give up that offensive rebound.
Great effort by Anunoby to get to the glass. And this is something that Brad Stevens had talked about at halftime that they needed to do a better job of, which was to
force the
keep them
miss.
off the glass. Anunoby there again for the putback. Well, there, Boston getting back in
Here it
transition.
is again.
They have done a
Another
tremendous
situation.
job the entire series of getting 5 guys back. They have had some
Switch.
guards crack the seam on them a little bit, but they
And then you see that switch again. After that initial switch here, take a look at this. Again, Kemba Walker switching, getting off a smaller man to get a bigger guy, supposedly for rebounding purpose.
really have had their defense set for most of the series. Siakam drains a 3. Coverage presented by T.
That's what they give up. So here's another example in the Nuggets-Clippers game. Jokic and Murray torched the Clippers for 44 combined points in the first half. So in the second half, the Clippers made an adjustment and they kept the ball out of the hands of those two guys with their double teaming, and they got back into the game from 23 down, now only down to 7, middle of the fourth quarter, until the Nuggets make an adjustment and they find the hot man right here.
Part of this second half. Give all the credit to the Clippers. Harris is in. Here's Jokic cutting his way in.
Check it out. All Jokic gets that, attracts all that attention, and he makes this kick out to the wide open Gary Harris right there. Wide open. Another guy here, wide open.
Back outside, Harris three, and he got it. Nice shot outside. Now
In the
here's
situation, they double. The next situation here, take a look. Clippers double Murray, and he gets rid of the ball quick to Jokic.
Nice.
And the problem with the double team is the weak side. And right now we're already seeing this 3 versus 2 situation. 1, 2, 3 versus 2 right here. And Jokic makes the right decision.
Goes down low to Jokic. Harris, three. Good! Good shot by Gary Harris. 8-0 run by the Clippers.
And because of that 3, the Clips say, okay, let's stay off that double for a while. Take a look at what happens next.
Late, which has put them in this
Pass to Jokic. There's that double. Good rotation. And now the Clips say, hey, we've got Murray versus Kawhi. Good matchup. They like this matchup. So they do not send the double. Now it's a one-on-one situation, Murray versus Kawhi.
Outside to Murray. Leonard is on him. Shot clock at 6. It's a 3. Murray. Good! Wow, what a shot! All they're going to do is switch. If you're Murray,
Very next play.
trying to take
Here we go. Very next play. Because of that 3-pointer by Murray.
Here comes Murray. Switch on D.
Now the Clippers double him. Right here. There's that double team. Again, Murray makes the right pass. Right there to Jokic. And like we said earlier, on double team situations, the rotation on the weak side is the key. The Clippers have the paint covered. But guess who's wide open right here? And again, Jokic makes the right pass.
Jokic in the corner. Harris, 3. He got it again. Gary Harris, a big.
And so the chess game continues. Again, when you try to figure out what kind of adjustments you're going to make in situations, in series, you got to think about what are you prioritizing to stop, and more importantly, what are you willing to give up? You've got to pick your poison. Hopefully you're right more times than you're wrong, but remember, you're playing very good, high quality teams. The important issues on defense are you able to execute? Do you have the manpower, the quickness, the agility to go out and challenge shots? Because you're going to have to fly out and challenge 3-point shooters. And more importantly, when you force the miss, can you rebound? Can you rebound that miss? On offense, what you're looking at, a number of things when you're being doubled. Number one, how willing is your best player to give up that ball and to give up that ball quickly, to make the right pass, not necessarily the assist. So many times there you saw when Gary Harris made those 3-point shots, it was the pass before the assist that was very important. Some people call it the hockey assist. And we track that all the time. The pass before the assist is very important. It was, it's a matter of Murray getting rid of the ball, making that pass early to Jokic, and Jokic eventually comes out with the assist because he made that pass to Harris. But that first pass out of the double is very important. Secondly, how is your spacing? How is your spacing? Do you have enough room to be able to get some cuts inside to draw the defense and still have shooters free on the weak side? So your weak side alignment is important. And finally, you have to make sure that should you miss, you're in good position to offensive rebound. Those are the things you have to look at on the offensive end. So, here we go as the chess matches continue. The adjustments are going to be made. As the more the season, the series goes on, the less the adjustments we're going to see because both teams already know what each team likes to do. But the best coaches, they still have a thing or two up their sleeves. So this is going to be really a matter of adaptability and agility, and also endurance, stamina. Those are going to play a big role, especially the longer the series goes. Great games to watch, ladies and gentlemen. So keep it right here on Coach's Vision.